touching story we touched on last hour, connecting the life of a little girl to the challenges of a horse.
Yeah, the girl, Shaylee Gilliland, died 5 years ago, but she always wanted her favorite horse to have a baby. So Emily Kinzer talked with the girl's mother about how they're now fulfilling Shaylee's lifelong dream years after her death.
Yes, they are. Shaylee's mom says her daughter was very connected to horses and always wanted that favorite horse, Josie, to have a baby. Well, fast forward 5 years, that's now happened before her daughter passed away of cystic fibrosis. They're honoring her legacy, and it's those striking similarities that are reminding them of their daughter every day.
This is Shaylee and Josie at one of their first few barrel races. You can notice the intensity of them both. She was a spitfire. She loved people. She loved animals.
11-year-old Shaylee Gilliland had the need for speed.
Loved to barrel race. She loved anything fast.
Shaylee and her horse Josie were quite the pair.
She had no fear. She didn't care. I mean, her Josie wouldn't hurt her.
In fact, Josie was Shaylee's lifesaver for a time. She was born with cystic fibrosis, a genetic disease that causes thickening of the mucus in the body.
They have to have chest compression to keep the lungs clear. Well, trotting around on a big old horse definitely bounces you up and down and helps clear the lungs.
Shaylee lost her battle to the disease in 2012, and 5 years after her death, her parents chose to fulfill her long dream for Josie to have a baby. Now the family is seeing striking similarities between baby Jet and little Shaylee.
They both spent their first 3 months of life in a medical facility, not being able to really get out.
You see, Jet was born unable to walk on his hooves and spent his first months of life at Purdue's Vet Hospital.
We came up with special shoes for him that in the beginning actually did not do the trick quite yet because he was such a severe case.
Although he comes with complications and setbacks,
we think he's perfect for us.
The Gillilands are reminded each day of their little girl.
They both seem to have a love for life. He doesn't care that there's anything wrong with him.
And if that little girl could be here today, she'd be side by side with Shaylee's dream Jet.
She would be chasing him. She would be doing physical therapy on him. She would be sleeping in the stall with him. There would be no separating them.
Jet is now back at home and continuing to make progress over the last few weeks, so he's still wearing those special shoes also.
Let's talk about what caused him to be, I guess, unable to walk initially.
Well, he was born with a limb deformity, so basically he was walking on what it looks like, the knuckles. He was walking down like this, and those shoes actually helped prop him up, so he's up on his hooves to help strengthen them.
Such an interesting story, and it's amazing. I'm always amazed at modern medicine, and that goes for veterinary medicine.
Oh, and at Purdue, that hospital and that program, that school.
Yeah, exactly. And one more little nugget about the story that we didn't even touch on yet. They actually created a foundation in Shaylee's honor, so they're helping raise money and giving back to other people who have cystic fibrosis. They have a barrel race every year since then. So really neat.
She was brave. You'd see her on that horse getting down.
Yeah.
Right, Emily, thank you.